Oh, wait, no.
No, it says preparing, so it's not. It's not live
Would it be
yet.
under trivia? Playlist.
It shouldn't be on a playlist. It should just pop up on our.
On your home page.
Yeah, it looks like I'm live now. So, what's up?
There we go. Where
See
would
it?
be?
See me? Am I live? Check. 1, 2. Hey, who's what's going on, everybody?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, me. All right, cool. I'll let you guys watch it. Hey guys, we're gonna do some live trivia today. Look, here's the deal. I was ill prepared, so we're actually. I'm pretty sure that does the video title still say Disney Trivia with
It
James?
says Star Wars trivia.
Right there, but what is the title
Disney
of the
Trivia
Oh,
with
yes.
James.
All right, so here's what's up, guys. It still says Disney Trivia with James. I have yet to figure out how to fix that. Number 2, on our countdown clock here, it says Star Wars Trivia. Guess what? We're not doing Star Wars Trivia. In fact, we're gonna do coffee trivia with Brandon and Hannah and Kyleigh. Boom. So hey, if you win a video challenge, maybe you'll get to be on live trivia. That was never our intention, but it's happened. So welcome to the show, Hannah James and Kyleigh James. I'm gonna push this way over here and see if we can all three get in the shot.
Scoot over. It's just me.
All right, Hannah's in charge.
Woo.
So
You can't. I can't reach any.
good thing is we don't have to press any buttons. So
Oh, okay.
all right. Anyway, we'll kind of like have to just lean in. You know, do this.
Oh, wait.
You go.
I'm
You
good.
zig,
You
you
guys
zig,
are
and I'll zag. Here we go. Let's stack like we're peeking through
Like a
like an investigation on a yes. Anyway, so you'll get to hear a lot of me talking and see a lot of Hannah and Kyleigh. So
Move your mouth.
we'll just let them talk as well. Hey, so again, we're doing coffee trivia. This is what Hannah Wood's voice actually sounds like when she's not pretending to be a character on a TV show. So we've got about 2.5 minutes. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, get on here to do coffee trivia
I don't have any friends.
with, wow.
Hey.
Boom roasted. Hannah and Kyleigh, you just saw it here first, folks. Hannah and Kyleigh are not friends anymore.
Nope.
So
You actually fell off.
Kylie's dead. This is her ghost. So anyway.
You're
Hey, this is
sad.
going to be fun. We're doing coffee trivia with Brandon, Kyleigh, and mostly Hannah. And so we're going to see.
I'm just in the middle here.
We're going to see how good your coffee knowledge is. I promise it's probably not as good as these questions are. So anyway, I'm going to try to pull up the chat here so that we can respond to some. Hannah doesn't want to be the only one. You know what we can do? I bet we can change this. Watch this. I have a new idea. Hold please. This could be terrible. Or
Matt could.
it might could be great. Okay. Kyleigh already makes fun of me for my love for butter, which I don't judge her.
That was
It's like
not
the
me.
Big
You're
Butter
getting
Jesus
confused.
song. The Big Butter Jesus.
I don't know what you're doing.
You guys, look what we can do here.
There's 2 of you and only 1 of me.
I don't know why that's still here. Let's get rid of that. Yes.
But will that cover up the answers to the questions?
That I don't know. We may have to move it again, but we'll see what happens.
All right.
Because I can't make this window any smaller. Hey, cool. Look, we're all 3 here now. Just our heads.
This is weird because when my head is turned this way.
Let's see if we can slim this thing up a little bit. There we go.
Hey. Yeah.
All right. So we got about 1 minute until trivia time starts. You can see all of our heads now. Hopefully you'll be able to see the whole question. If not, we'll have to change it again. But we like to learn on the fly here at Collective Live Online. You guys should do that. You should do that one day, and we'll do an entire live trivia with youth pastor trivia hosted by youth pastor imposters.
Yes. Can we actually
be on the lookout for that? That is going to happen.
Youth imposters.
You heard it.
Nice.
You heard it here first, folks. Youth impastor. That's really good. Kyleigh,
We
this
should
is why
actually
we
do
have
that.
you on the show.
Can we do that?
Absolutely. I'm going to do that. All right. So we're getting ready. Got about 15 seconds left. Hey, Sean, you're the Sean's here.
Is Sean the only one here?
It looks like there's only 3 people here, so
We're 2 of them.
yeah. So you guys have to play along, okay? All right. So unfortunately,
no,
you
it
can't
covers
see
up
the
the
whole question. Yikes! You'll just see our eyes.
Wait.
Sync with live. All right. The name cappuccino comes from what? The similarity in color to the fur of capuchin monkeys. The Italian puccino, which means light brown one. Puccino.
Puccino.
The drink's resemblance to the brown cows worn by capuchin monks, or the size of the cup in which
It's
it is
sad because I
commonly
saw you write
served.
the answers and I still don't know.
I'm disappointed in you, Hannah.
Well, I'm not a cheater.
Hey, Lydia.
Well,
Kayla
I'm not
said,
either.
Lydia said, "Hi, Hannah," but it's a question.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
Like, she's trying to figure out if she wanted to say hi,
She's
or if
trying
she
to
didn't.
figure out why my face is on trivia.
Well, because sometimes you just have to work with what you have.
I gave you the idea for
Wow.
Gave you the best years of my life. All right, guys. So the answer to that question, here we go. This is going to be fun because no one knows. It's the drink. It's the drink to the brown cows worn by capuchin monks. And so I actually did know that. And I would,
she said she meant to put an exclamation.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Sure.
I would have.
I like it better as a question.
Yeah, I would have got that right if I were playing the game. So, not trying to flex, but
Whatever.
low-key coffee flex. It's a caffeinated flex.
Like
Sorry, I'm
flex,
trying to be like Kyleigh. It's not working for me. Kyleigh
It's
says all the
good.
funny stuff. So,
That's good.
if you want the comedy, you gotta listen to her.
Hmm.
All right, take this one.
I don't know.
Just read the question and the
Espresso
answer.
literally means speed up, to go, black and intense, or forced out.
What do you think?
Espresso means delicious.
It means broken.
That checks out.
Not true.
For me, I believe it checks out that it means delicious.
What do you think?
Our
What's your
faces look
guess?
really funny on the phone one.
I
They're like
know.
so tiny.
My face always looks good, so.
I can't figure out which way my head is like actually turned. Because
Oh,
when I
so
turn it,
it's
it
so
goes
hard
the
it's
opposite
mirrored.
direction.
Yeah, so I keep like feeling like I should not be so far away, but my natural instinct is to move this way.
And then you go off the screen.
Yeah. So let's
My
see who
voice
got
doesn't
the
really
let's see who got the answer to this one right. What do you think it is?
I don't remember what I said.
I think he said speed up.
Consulting the force. Yeah, so there was one comment that said, "Oh, we're still consulting the force." We're always consulting the force. It means forced out, guys.
Trivia
Oh,
face
okay.
edition?
That's why we
What?
were consulting the force. Doy.
Yo.
Trivia face edition. Go ahead and unpack that for us a little bit more, Sean, in the comments. I don't know what you mean by trivia face edition.
Elaborate.
The reason it means forced out is because the way it works, you put a bunch of beans into an espresso machine and it pushes hot water through the beans and forces the water through them and then into the cup.
Mm-hmm. You put grounds
Well, it used to be beans.
into the portafilter, I would say.
So you put beans into the hopper, which then goes into the grinder. From there, they go into the portafilter,
hopper?
and the hot water is forced
Oh,
through.
hot.
Yes.
No, I said hopper. A hopper is like a thing that
It's
holds
like the
stuff.
Minecraft.
All I can think of is the Minecraft.
It's
one.
like
I
a
was
Minecraft.
It is that
It is, yeah.
It is
The Minecraft
Yeah.
is based on the real life version.
of an
No,
actual hopper.
the real
But
life
can the
version is based on the
Minecraft
Minecraft
one-
version.
Wait, what?
I don't think the Minecraft one can actually make you coffee, if that's what you're going to ask.
I was gonna ask if the real life version can transport like everything in it, because that's what hoppers can do. Like
Basically. All right, here we go. This question says, the coffee was the first food to be what? Imported from Europe, used in Aztec religious ceremonies. That sounds fun. Freeze-dried or ground up and drank.
I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to participate.
You probably shouldn't. Hannah has insider information. What do you guys think? We got some 4s here. We got some more 4s and a 3. Mhm. I appreciate you waiting until the last minute to answer the question, but
I won't answer anymore.
Yeah,
Even though I only
so you
saw
guys
like
know.
for some of them.
So that you guys know, Hannah has some insider information here. She is, in fact, cheating.
She's a liar.
Can
No,
I
I just
get
have a good
boot
memory.
Hannah in the chat, please? All right, the answer to that one was freeze dried. A lot of you picked ground up and drank. And actually, Hannah and I, as we were making these questions, we thought that that was possibly the right answer. And so we were curious as to what the first food was that was ground up and drank. So we Googled it, and Google doesn't know either. So Google's assumption seems to be that it was some sort of baby food.
Yeah, I kept on saying like
But-
different formulas for 6-month-olds.
Thank you, Sean. She is a cheater.
Boot Hannah. All right, so 40% of the world's coffee is produced by who or where?
Ooh,
Africa?
Lydia said this.
Colombia and Brazil, Turkey, or Council Bluffs?
Lydia said Americans started drinking coffee when the tea tax was increased.
Interesting. We should have
Very
put that
cool.
should have been a question.
It should have, yeah.
Where were you, Lydia, when we were making these questions at the last possible second?
Lydia, you should take Brandon's job.
True. She can be the next youth pastor.
You can pastor. Yes.
What if we did a whole episode of Collective Live like that?
Could we really?
That would be so awesome.
But we should still have like you guys prepare the sermon and everything. I'm not gonna.
And
Oh,
I
come
can
on, you
I
do
can
it.
actually shave my head since Zane keeps on telling us that he will.
He will.
hasn't.
He will. He is legally obligated to do that if and
Under
when.
what contract?
Did he sign a blood oath?
Basically, just by being on our team, yes. We shall hold him accountable. Hey, good job, everybody, for the most part. Sorry, Linda, swing and a miss on that one. I guessed Africa earlier, too, and I do have like a background in the history of coffee, you know? But it is actually Colombia and Brazil. True story. I'm an official Starbucks coffee master. Still have the black apron to prove it. Anywho. But I got this
Weird
one wrong.
flex, but okay.
That was my intention. We flexed it. Okay, thanks for calling me out on that. I needed that. So, yeah, it was Colombia and Brazil. I did not know. But it's like 2-1 on the other ones, you know. Colombia and Brazil get to take on
Oh.
Africa.
How do you say that?
You can try. Just go for it.
Kopi Luwak.
I think that's right.
I don't think so.
It is. Kopi Luwak is the world's most expensive coffee. $600 a pound, guys.
What?
$600 a pound.
Made from coffee beans eaten and then excreted by a Sumatran wild cat.
Processed during a full moon. Brewed only in solid gold pots. Or grown at a higher altitude than any other bean.
I hope it's not number one. That's gross.
$600 is like more than I make in a month.
Yeah. Basically, is this coffee poop, werewolves, leprechauns, or eagles?
Eagles. Like the
They fly
eagles from
higher than
what,
an
Lord
eagle.
of the Rings.
Yeah, sure. All right, what do you guys think? I know the answer to this,
I
and
don't.
I knew it before, and I'm just gonna. I
hope it's
can't
not
wait.
one. I really
I can't
hope
wait
it's
to.
not one.
I can't wait for you to see the answer. It's poop coffee, guys.
No!
It's poop coffee.
Ew.
People follow these cats around.
Well,
to
Kylie and I
find-
had hope that maybe it wouldn't
Yeah.
be.
People literally like their job is to follow these cats around and pick up their poop and get the beans out, and then it sells for $600 a pound. In fact, back to my earlier weird flex, when I was doing the coffee master training, it was in like a group of 14 people.
Did you have to
And
chase
so-
down wild cats?
So we did wrestle a wildcat to the ground. No, we actually almost went in on. It would have been a quarter pound of it, and it was $150. So we're like $10 each for one sip of it. Nah. But anyway, all right.
I
This
feel like
one is a little less disgusting, hopefully. So Kyleigh, go ahead and just read that one.
Coffee beans grow on a tree, a vine, a bush, or the roots of the coffee plant. Hannah says do it for the vine.
It's like
I would advise do not listen to her.
that's fair. That checks out.
I think it's probably number 4.
So yeah, what do you guys think? Coffee beans grow on a tree, a vine, a bush, or the roots of the coffee plant?
What if when Adam and Eve ate the fruit off the tree, it was really a coffee bean?
That checks out.
And then they were enlightened by
Because
caffeine.
they were asleep. Really, it's a metaphor because they were like
Asleep.
sleepy and they
Yes.
couldn't like, and then they became completely aware of all the things that were going
Yeah,
on.
they were like,
I don't know if that's. I mean, one can only speculate, right? I know it's been assumed that it was an apple, but
it's
I've
really
never gotten
a
kicked out of the
bush.
place because of an apple. Yeah, it is a bush.
You put a
bush.
tree.
Yes.
Well, what about like
I don't know. I might be willing to throw a flag on this question just because. Here's the thing. technically, eventually it's a tree. But during its ripest years, when it produces the beans, it is a lower tree, so that it looks more like a bush. But once it grows past a certain point, it no longer produces coffee beans, so then it's a tree.
But aren't trees just always a tree?
I don't know. I'm not
They're
a
just like baby
botanist
trees.
or a
saplings.
horticulturalist.
Horticulturalist.
Oh,
All right.
Most coffees are a blend of light and dark roasts.
Arabica.
Thank you. And Robusta beans, essential oils, pinto, and lima beans.
See, your
Look
local
what my high school year has done for me.
Yes.
your local Christian middle-aged mom would want you to believe that it's number 3.
I think that I feel like that coffee produces number 3.
Yes.
If you take
Number 3.
if you take
so
coffee,
like number 1 and number 2.
it is. Yes, it's number 1, number 2, and number 3 is essential oils. So like they're all in the same category.
Number 4 is the cat.
Yes, number 4.
Number 4, you just make more coffee beans.
It's like, sorry, I gotta take a number 4. Someone follows you into the bathroom because they're like, oh, let me get the
Liquid gold.
Liquid gold?
Well, it will be liquid gold because you'll grind it
Yeah,
up.
no, you just need to stop. Stop. It is Arabica and Robusta.
No one chose essential oils.
I'm a little disappointed that no one chose pinto and lima beans. We worked so hard on that one. That one question is the whole reason we got a late start today.
Really?
No. But they don't know that.
Yeah, don't
We were trying to figure
You're
out how to
breaking the
pronounce
fourth
it.
wall, Hannah.
break in the force wall.
Nah. You don't need to say things like that again.
Okay, bye.
No, you're supposed to go. I don't need to say things like that again. I was using the force.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you
work.
went.
It's
Whatever.
okay. I'm homeschooled. I don't know these.
I don't know how to
words.
say this word, so what do you guys think that is?
Ibrick?
Ibrick? Yeah. Is it a Turkish word for barista? A beverage at Starbucks. I'll have a venti Ibrick, please. No one would ever be able to say that right. Like,
No.
you work at a coffee shop. How many weird orders do you get because people can't pronounce words?
People
All of them.
people can't say frappe. They
Yeah.
can't say
Yeah.
chocolate.
I can't imagine if that was a drink on the.
Can I have a
I'd like an
chocolate?
Ibrick. I'd like an Ibrick, please.
Okay. A long-handled copper pot for making Turkish coffee or a type of coffee filter.
Oh yeah, I forgot to finish the job of reading the answer.
What is with all
Someone,
these
Lydia
Turkish?
said, I have heard of
stuff.
elephant dung coffee, but I have not heard
Yes.
of wildcat coffee.
I'm
Yes,
I'm
I've
not
heard of that
familiar
too.
with the elephant poop coffee personally.
My sister said hi.
What's up, Emma?
Hi Emma. Where's my hello?
All right, guys, the answer to this question, I think, is 3. Yeah, number 3.
You just always go with the longest one. And
Yeah, it's a long-handled copper pot for making Turkish coffee,
It's too descriptive to be
which
the wrong answer.
having worked in a coffee establishment, I would argue that it's also the same thing as number 1 in certain contexts, because I've met many people who are about as productive as a coffee pot.
Yeah, Kyleigh.
I just got a fist bump from Kyleigh, guys. I've arrived. I'm done.
All right, now that he's out of here.
Because like I would have given him a fist bump a long time ago if I'd have known he'd leave. All right, Starbucks was founded in 1980, 1990, 1970, or 1893. Should have put 1983.
Oh,
That was
Brandon,
my
you were here for
birth
all of
year.
these.
You're dead to me. Kylie's dead to me. So anyway, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm just a little hurt.
It's okay. We'll pray for you.
Appreciate it.
Are you siding with all of the essential oil moms now? Yes. We'll
We
pray
got
for you.
a request in the chat here for sports trivia with an emphasis on the Huskers. I just want to let you know I'm not going to do that.
Contact.
Did
Zane
you see
Knatzer.
our graduation?
No.
They had, who was it? Was it from the Huskers that they had in our graduation?
Oh, Tom Osborne.
Yeah.
And she didn't know who that was. Her
They
whole
like
family didn't know who that was.
they had. Well, we've only lived here for a few years, but they
You don't
had
have to live in Nebraska to know who Tom Osborne is.
they had him give a speech for our
So you
graduation,
said. That's cool. Nice. Was it?
and
a
he
good
was like, "I'm
speech?
here by the stadium," and it was like a picture of the
Nice.
stadium in the back.
Nice. All right,
1970.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Indeed.
So wasn't founded.
Guys, this is going to be a good one. I think at the end of this thing, we're going to have people with like, this is how I wanted the Star Wars trivia to go. I wanted it to be much harder. I thought it was, but maybe I just
Star Wars is. There are so many.
Maybe I'm just
Star
not
Wars
as
fanatics.
strong with the Force as I thought I was. I couldn't use the Jedi mind trick on even Kyleigh, who some would consider.
Who is the founder of
pretty
Star
cool.
Scott Beckenhaver.
So that's a really funny story. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Howard Schultz, Ray Kroc, or Chancellor Palpatine. So
Chancellor
just because of my
Ray
love for
Kroc.
Star Wars, I had to leave one in there.
Or you just didn't want to edit them.
I actually did edit that one. It wasn't one, but anyway. So hey, here's the deal. If you work on a church staff long enough, you get emails from people pretending to be
Yeah.
Oh,
and so
yes.
we for a long time we're getting these emails from Pastor Scott or Scott Beckenhauer, Scott Dot
That they
Beckenhauer.
know him.
Well, his name's on our website. It's like so that people will just go to these church websites,
And
figure
find
out who the lead pastor is, make fake email addresses from them, and then send emails to the staff asking for gift cards and things of
Because
that nature.
didn't like James prank them?
Yeah, James had a really long email conversation with him, which was really funny. But so the most recent one was Scott Beckenhaver.
Scott Beckenhaver.
Yeah. Which, if you know how
Love
to
that
read
guy.
Greek, it could still say Beckenhauer. But
Howard Schultz. You
It
love
was.
Weird
him?
flex, but okay.
I didn't say I knew how to read Greek. I just know that one letter.
You know
can't
one
read.
letter of Greek? Wow.
True. Weird flex, I guess. I know a few. Anywho. So yeah, it was Howard Schultz. For everyone who guessed Scott Beckenhaver,
No one guessed Scott
Yes,
Beckenhaver.
no
I
one.
did in spirit.
no one did that. Yeah, I was going to say it too.
Ray Kroc, named after the best shoe company in the world.
Ray Kroc actually is the founder of McDonald's.
Really?
Yeah.
What is the largest sized hot beverage at Starbucks? Venti, Trenta,
Wait.
Grande, or tall?
Wait, this is a trick
Ooh.
question.
You're not supposed to say it's a trick
Yes,
question.
but I don't know how the trick goes.
Oh, okay, well, it could be.
Clearly, it is number 5.
Well, 'cause
Dun dun dun.
you know what? The
Some
real
of them
answer.
can
The real answer is that you don't go to Starbucks. You go to Harvest Moon Coffee and Facilities in Glenwood, Iowa.
Wow.
Shameless
Buy coffee
plug.
from me.
Yeah, weird flex, but okay.
They can't buy coffee from you because your espresso machine is broken.
Yeah.
Boom, roasted. Like,
Like,
this is why I invited you guys to hang out and do this.
not because we're already here.
Because he wanted to insult us.
yes. Part of it was that, but. All right, guys, the answer to this one, it was, in fact, a trick question that Kyleigh tried to blow it for us.
Oh, she got it wrong.
Isn't hot
The
coffee?
Trenta is the largest size cup, but you cannot get a hot beverage in the Trenta cup, only cold beverages.
I
come
thought
in
you could get
Trenta cup.
regular coffee in there though. Like
You
that
can
was
get
the
iced
only-
coffee, but it's only a cold cup. There's not a hot cup for it.
But it starts out hot.
Kyleigh,
It's not by the time it goes in the cup.
good try, I guess, but no. But no.
You're the people that they have to write caution it's hot on the coffee cup.
I don't buy hot coffee because I'm a wimp and I can't drink it.
I don't know what number this is, so we're just gonna keep going.
How many? You only made
15, yeah. Arabica varieties such as Java and Mocha are named after
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Plantations where they are grown, their ports of origin, their
aunt
aunt on their mom's side, or their predominant flavorings.
What would if you
It's
say
named after
predominant
the animal
flavoring?
that poops it out.
That should have been an option as well. Number 5, the animal that poops it out. Don't do that. I don't want to hear myself.
I don't. I know we sound different than like in real life.
Yeah, definitely have a different. Oh, this is number 12. Okay.
A lot of mixed answers on this one.
No
Choose.
mob mentality here. Emma
Yeah.
said, "Don't call me out like that, Kyleigh."
Well, you know what, Emma? Sometimes you deserve it.
What's that
Just
supposed
kidding.
to
I
mean?
love you, Emma.
I don't know why there's so much negativity on our stream today, but I apologize.
It's probably because you invited Kyleigh.
They're
Fair
ports of
enough.
origin.
It is their ports of origin. I'm a little disappointed that nobody thought it was their aunt on their mom's side, because that is like a very
Do
common.
coffee beans have families?
Of course, they have families.
Or is that considered the scientific family?
Exactly.
Mm.
So maybe they are named after their aunt on their mom's side.
Oh.
We don't know.
Are you named after your aunt on your mom's
I
side?
am actually. I had an aunt Brandon. No, not really.
Brandy, though.
Close. No, my aunt on
Randall.
my mom's side's name is
Brandy?
Annette. So
Oh, Brandon
Brandette.
Brunette. That's where it started.
Brunette.
It was Brand. It was yeah.
Oh,
So,
oh, oh.
How much caffeine does decaf coffee retain?
Well, decaf tea still has like 3, I don't know, like, well, how much does decaf tea have? I check it and it's like still contains a percentage of tea. Like,
5%, 15%, 0%, or 3%. I have looked this up because I drink too much coffee, so I need to know how
Fair.
much caffeine
so
is safe.
if it's a decaf coffee and you want the normal amount of caffeine, then if it was
Then
like,
you drink different coffee.
so you'd have to drink like, what? How many?
Well, that depends
Depends
on
on
the
the
percentage.
answer.
I'm not going to tell you that. So
0%, you just keep drinking. and you're
forever,
like, forever.
infinite number of cups. Dun dun dun.
Sean said my guessing game is on point.
Kinda.
Kinda.
What does that mean? On point, kinda.
Is there a way to be on point? Kinda. I mean, if you really take
I mean,
that
it's like
back-
most of the
one or
time.
the other.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
As he says that.
Oh,
I hate that you got
Kyleigh.
that question right after saying that your guessing game was on point.
kind of.
It is actually 3%. So to answer your earlier question, you have to drink 33 cups of decaf coffee to get the same amount of caffeine from
So you're
one
probably okay.
regular cup. But then if you drink 33 cups of regular coffee,
Then you'd have a lot
you
of.
could
You
drink
would
100
ascend
cups of decaf.
to the
and you
fourth
could
dimension.
probably- Yes.
You'd go through the fourth wall.
You would,
finally-
you
Sean
would
said he
enter,
guessed.
you would enter Minecraft.
You'd be able to experience
You'd
the
be-
multiverse, which actually is if you go from this dimension to the next dimension, you are in Minecraft. All right,
Well-
where is the original Starbucks location? Sorry, you take
Oh.
the answers. I was gonna.
Pikes Peak, Glenwood, Pike Place, Tacoma.
See, Glenwood is the origin of an even better coffee shop called Harvest Moon Coffee and Specialty.
Oh, I almost actually threw out.
However, they currently have a broken espresso machine, so you're gonna
Not
have to just
anymore.
wait on that
Not
for a
anymore.
little bit.
My
Just
manager-
like wait on it for just.
And you know
My
what?
My
Kyleigh
manager
works
fixed
there,
it.
so you shouldn't go there.
Her manager fixed it, guys. It's totally fine.
She
it's,
did.
It's fine.
It probably
Is this
isn't-
because you have to give publicity for it? It's so
Yes.
Is that part of your contract?
I'm being paid to do this.
Yes, for every cup of coffee sold, because someone came to that coffee shop from this live stream, Kyleigh gets
I get a commission.
0.07% of 1 cent.
of
So,
one.
I'll split my
one
commission.
decaf.
Yeah,
I
but
will
it's
split my
decaf.
commission.
So she only gets 3% of that. Oh,
Yes.
I was wrong, and everyone.
It is Pike Place. I
everyone
can't,
went
but
with
I'll
me.
tell you what. So there's this coffee at Starbucks called Pike Place Blend, and it's what they have every day. It's like the everyday medium roast, right? And so many people would come through the drive-thru. Can I get a grande Pike's Peak, please? And it's so hard for me to go. I don't know what that is,
Mhm.
but I wasn't
Pike's
allowed to
Place?
say that. I had to just pretend they said what I wanted them to say. And so
Usually-
it'd always be like super passive aggressive, like, yes, that's one grande Pike Place. We'll have that right up for you.
See,
Place.
see, Starbucks calls their frappes.
Kyleigh.
That's an autocorrect. That's my bad. Hey, listen, is the best type of coffee yes, cold, hot, or some different Kyleigh? Not this one. It's not this Kyleigh.
That's like
Sorry,
Kyleigh,
not this-
K-L,
it's not this Kyleigh.
K-Y-L-I-E,
It's a
and then you
different
added the G-H.
I just pushed letters, and that's what happened. I don't know how that happened. I'm telling you.
I don't know, because I was
don't know
sitting
how that
here.
happened.
Yeah, Hannah was sitting here too. She signed off on it. So,
I didn't read it.
and she's your ride or die. So, might need to consider better friends.
Okay, Bradman.
Brad.
I don't even know what that means.
We for,
I get it. You're trying to make hurt my
Brunette.
feelings by switching letters in my name because that's how you're feeling right now. But
you
I
can't
get it.
really mess up my name.
Do you know how many people
Hannah.
call me Randy or Brandon or Brian? Brian.
Must be the worst.
It is the worst.
People spell my name wrong though. They literally like leave the H
They
off.
write it backwards, don't they? All right, the answer is yes.
Oh, Lydia picked Kyleigh, random Kyleigh.
Yeah, different Kyleigh. She spells her name so weird. It's a weird Kyleigh. That's why it's not her coffee. That's the best.
She
part.
sounds so annoying.
Yeah, seriously. So, hey guys, that was the end of our question. So let's see how the scores shake out. It takes a while.
We gotta get quiet and then get rid of it.
It's gonna just stay. Oh, here we go. We have the highest answer with a 7 right. Not Joy. What? Who is that? What's your name? Kyleigh. You said Kyleigh cheated even though you came in 4th. So
Sean.
it's like you gotta scream big.
He wasn't here. She wasn't here for the answers. She has no idea.
Yeah. Not Joyanks. Not Joyanks.
Not Joy.
You think it's
Banks.
Joy Inks? It's not.
It's not though. Yeah. At first glance, you think it is. but it's
Josiah
not.
It's the
Jewel, it
25th one.
says.
Oh, Josiah, what's up, dude? Congratulations on the victory. I'll tell me where you want a gift card to, and we'll get it in the mail.
Harvest Moon Coffee and
If you
Specialty.
want to Harvest Moon Coffee in Glenwood, Iowa, you just let us know.
Actually-
And Kyleigh will
Actually,
get that for
we
you.
ran out of gift cards. So we're good.
Actually, they don't have gift cards.
They don't have espresso machine and they don't
Yeah.
have gift cards and
So-
they're like 30-minute toys. So.
Yeah, so they've got all that going for
But
them.
you can see me.
But at least you can see the real Kyleigh.
And
The
the
real
Zane
one.
Kyleigh.
Not like Kyleigh.
And
Can you
Zane.
go to work one day as Zane Kyleigh? That would
I'll
be
talk to my manager.
All right, hey guys, thanks for joining us for another edition of Live Trivia. This has been Coffee Trivia, not Disney Trivia,
Oh,
with
no.
Brandon, Hannah, and Kyleigh, not with James.
Sean,
We
Harvest Moon
apologize.
Coffee and Specialty in Glenwood, Iowa is the place to be. Don't believe these liars.
Don't believe the hype.
She's a
man.
cheater. He's Red Nan.
Yo, Josiah wants a gift card to Taco Bell. So
Taco Bell,
that's
good
what's up.
choice.
I approve of that choice.
Fantastic choice.
We're gonna make it happen, Josiah. Watch the mail. Probably about a week because that's how things move slow. And if I
So
forget,
to make Chris
you
go
just
buy
send
it.
me an email and just a strongly worded email, and I'll get right on that. So,
From Scott
Dear Red
Beckenhaber.
it's from Scott Beckenhaber. So, hey guys, again, thanks for hanging out with us. It's been real. Look for the Youth Ambassador trivia that's coming soon.
Ooh,
It's gonna be
yes.
great. All right. Peace. Harvest Moon Coffee, Glenwood, Iowa.